I hate motion sickness. Seriously, I really don't like it. And I used to get it all the time, but thankfully now I know what to do. So I'm going to spread that knowledge with you. But now I've got a flight to catch.
Barcelona, where the local time is just after 10 o'clock. Please remain in your seat.
So I'm in Barcelona this week for some video work, and I thought to myself, why don't I make this week's video in one of my favourite cities? Remember the initial scenario where you're in a car, plane or train, and let's say you're doing your work on your phone or on your laptop and it suddenly hits you, the motion sickness. Well, here's why it happens. So when you're focused on things in a moving vehicle, like let's say your phone, the signals from your eyes to your brain are telling it the position is stationary, you're not moving. Whereas your balancing mechanisms are telling it the opposite thing, they're telling it that you're moving. And these conflicting messages are what causes the symptoms of motion sickness. Excellent. And it's really warm here and sunny, so it won't look too good, but it's got to be done because I've got to go and film some other stuff soon. Motion sickness affects a lot of people. Now, you may remember a couple of months ago we were in Malta and I made a film about how to stop snoring. Now, whilst we were filming on this boat, Dave, who's probably one of the strongest people I know, got really bad motion sickness and we kind of had to abort filming and get back onto land. So the moral of this story was that everyone can get motion sickness to some degree, no matter who you are, and only 5 to 15% of people are unaffected by it. If you know you get motion sickness, I'd probably say the number one most important thing you can do to prevent it from coming on is don't focus on things like your phone, your laptop, your books, movies whilst traveling. Basically, don't distract your brain from where you are. Instead, close your eyes or sleep for the whole journey, or listen to an audiobook whilst you're doing these. These all reduce the positional signals from your eyes to your brain and reduces the confusion that we spoke about earlier. Now, if you want to be a bit of a rebel and you don't want to close your eyes whilst you're traveling, I definitely recommend that you don't look at moving objects like waves and cars because it'll make you feel more ill. Instead, look ahead in the direction you're traveling in at a fixed point, like the horizon. Oh yeah, that was the one. Even they liked it. Now, where you sit can also be really helpful, so you can minimize the motion by sitting in the front seat of a car, over the wings of a plane, and in the middle of a boat. Strong smells can sometimes trigger me, so try and breathe fresh air. So if you're in a car, open the window slightly or turn the AC on, and if you're on a boat, avoid the cafeteria area and the engine area. Another quick tip is to avoid heavy meals before traveling, so keep it light. And there's also some good research that shows that ginger is quite good for motion sickness, so you can take that as a tablet, a biscuit or tea. I've never tried it, so if anyone has, leave a comment below and let us know how you get on, and stay hydrated. But remember, small sips. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, but Abraham, I've tried all these and I'm still struggling, well, not to worry, because Abraham the pharmacist has got you covered. So I thought we'd film this bit in front of a pharmacy. So there are several medicines available that you can buy over the counter which block the signals which confuse your brain and cause the motion sickness. So for motion sickness, hyoscine is usually the most effective over-the-counter treatment that you can get. It comes as a tablet and a pack, so it can be quite useful. There are antihistamines available like sinarosine, but it's not usually as effective for motion type sickness. So these medicines are all best taken before the journey, and as always with any medicine, always read the information leaflet and speak to your pharmacist before you take it, as they do cause drowsiness and they may interact with your medicine. And that's the end of the video. I hope you find these tips useful, and if you have any of your own tips that will help with motion sickness, then leave a comment below because I'd love to read it and I'd love to try them myself too. Please share this video to anyone who'll find it useful, or inform them what you've learned today. Hey guys, thanks for watching this week's video. Make sure to click that like, follow or subscribe button now to stay up to date with new weekly videos. We've actually got a real live pharmacist or technician or someone in the video now. To your brain. And I forgot my lines. It looks so cool. Obviously because he works in pharmacy, it's really cool. Comment below and let us know. I was meant to say something else now, but I can't remember.